Everybody.
Oh, right. There we go. We got sound. What happened was I made a StreamYard the other day, and I didn't want to use StreamYard, so I made a Restream. So I thought I'd delete the StreamYard link and then delete the StreamYard and delete the Restream. So I was like, oh my goodness. So
All right, I'm trying to tell everybody to go to your new stream.
thank you. What are you doing?
What? I'm showing them my Cabbage Patch Kid.
You're showing the Cabbage Patch Kid?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So always something fun to do, right?
Always.
How's
Hi,
y'all week?
everybody, Colby. Hi, CB.
Please watch what you're doing.
Hello, June.
All right.
Hi, Jean.
So I'm gonna leave that like that. So now I can go into see, I don't like this on my phone because I cannot go into the studio and close that other live out.
Let's see. Hey, Terry. Did Mona make it over here yet? Yep. Okay. Hi, Mona.
It's like,
That's me. I'm doing something. I made a StreamYard link and a Restream, and I thought I had deleted the StreamYard and I delete the Restream. So it's like, oh no. So I had to restart everything.
It happened.
Yes. June, Hoogie, Kim, CB. Let's see, Madwood.
Oh, gosh, CB.
Rona.
I hope you have a heating pad. She slipped on ice and hurt her hip.
Who?
Huga.
Oh
CB.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I understand because that's how I got hurt. So
Terry, how's the shoulder? No, it's not only you. Trust me, CB. I could trip over a sidewalk crack. And that was when I was able-bodied and I could walk without a walker. So it's not just you.
all righty.
Okay, good. He's got the heating pad going.
Oh, that's good. I had to sleep with that one last night. It's just been hurting so bad.
what was last night?
Last night was our sleepover night.
Terry says he's getting better. He can move I can move it pretty good now, his shoulder.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So last week we were all talking about different vegetables, and someone had mentioned fennel, but Anastasia heard something about there's a food that tastes like licorice.
Black licorice.
Black licorice. So we have a fennel. So I looked up. There's several ways you can do it. You can roast it. You can cut it up like you would a onion and something like that, and eat it raw. So Anastasia and I are going to try it raw first. Then I'm gonna cook some up. But They said the top part you could put in salads and stuff like that.
And the white part.
The white part is what you eat. So I've got to set this to the side. So I'll put that in the salad. Like soup, stews, salads. So let's see here. So they just come apart. It's supposed to be easy to come apart. If I had strength in my hands, it probably would. It smells just like licorice. Yes. And that part. All right. And then the root, that reminds me like this little piece, like a cabbage. You would just cut that out. And you probably could save that, put like in a stock. All righty. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let me fix the camera so everybody can see our face. All right, I'm going to sit down. All right, you got your piece?
I got my piece.
Here's my piece.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it does. It tastes just like licorice.
It tastes just like black licorice.
Not as pungent like black licorice. It's kind of a smooth taste. Almost a sweet.
Yeah, but it tastes and smells just like black licorice.
Yes, it does.
CB said she'll be growing fennel this year.
Oh my goodness, I am too. This is awesome.
You gotta get fennel seeds.
I'm not into black licorice.
I think I know what we can use this piece for.
What's that?
Maybe you're supposed to put this in the ground and grow fennel.
Probably. Alrighty. So I've got a pan heated up over here. I'm just gonna cut her up some. And I'm a saute some just because I want to see how it does when it's cooked. All right. Karen, tell me if this is enough. Please. Is that enough? That's enough? All right.
Can I peel the cucumbers?
Yes, you may. So how's your week been, Dad?
It's been okay. Let's see. Yesterday morning, I woke up at 4:30 and slept off and on in my chair, and then crashed at like 12. Woke up at 5:30 this morning. Went back to bed till about 7:30. Woke up and it was 19 degrees outside with the wind chill. I was cold this morning.
I know.
Fennel has vitamin C, calcium, and good antioxidant.
You want me to peel yours?
No, honey.
Okay.
No. Awesome. Look at that. And so, hold on. Let me show them. This is Anastasia's lunch. She's going to have the fennel, a cucumber, and mac and cheese. All I did with mac and cheese was make the noodles, drain it, leave just a little bit of water in there, throw the shredded mozzarella cheese in there from Via Life, let that melt, and they were done.
Can I put cheese on this?
If there's any. All right. God bless you.
Thank you. You're lucky. That's one of my quieter sneezes. Let's see. Thank you, Kim. Let's see. Jean said, I wonder if lower your potassium level like real black licorice does. Kim said fennel was good in a soup. Only had it once, but it was good. And Huga said, CB, she said fennel was good for colds and calms the belly of cancer patients doing chemo and radiation. That's interesting to know.
That is nice. Yeah. Now, here's a tidbit, a hint, whatever y'all want to call it. When my nephew was born, he had colic.
Excuse me.
hmm
Andrew.
He had colic really bad. So my of course, my dad and aunts and all were born in the 20s and 30s. So we had called on our aunts and asked, what did y'all use back then for different stuff? And they said, go get a thing of fennel seed at the store, take a teaspoon, put it in boiling water, and then let it cool. And add just enough to sweeten it. And then give it them to drink, and it will calm the colic down. And it did.
That's pretty cool. Huga says you can use it for IBS and Anastasia. It's supposed to cure hiccups. Isn't that funny?
Oh, cool.
The only thing that works for me for when I get the hiccup, well, not that I get the hiccups much anymore, but is I get a tall glass of water, plug my nose, and drink it until it's all gone without stopping. And that just all of a sudden subsides my hiccups.
That's what we did as kids.
Yeah, somebody told me about that one, and I told somebody else, they're like, oh, I've tried every remedy, it doesn't work. I said, have you tried this one? She goes, no. And I go, try it. She goes, no, it's not going to work. I said, give it a shot. And, after like 5 minutes back and forth, until she tried it and the hiccups were gone, she goes, okay, you win. Let's see. It's an antisomatic. That's why it calms cough and calms bellies.
Nice.
That's big words, and I'm actually pronouncing them. Holy moly. Tongue twisters for me. Yeah, I know nothing about natural remedies or anything. I pretty much stay out of all kind of pills if I have to, unless it's like, something for arthritis, which is over-the-counter acetaminophen or something like that.
Right.
And Huga says, CB goes, glad you're learning about different veggies, Anastasia.
And she's over there eating. Oh, definitely. She is a veggie girl. Give her veggies any day.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of what is it? Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, acorn squash, and butternut squash. Those are my faves.
I like broccoli.
And they help with inflammation also.
Broccoli's good raw and steamed.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you gas.
I've been looking at other herbs for inflammation because I did a test. Because I wanted to see, I miss potatoes and other stuff like that, and my body doesn't like those anymore. So I am been hurting a lot. Y'all see me, I couldn't get up and down. That's because I have been trying to see if...
Hi, I bring it every day.
Hey, Kelly. If it was just really on the head, or don't eat potatoes and peppers and spicy stuff and everything like that. Yeah, my body, it was screaming at me all week. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I learned my lesson. I don't think so. So now I'm going to do a cleansing type thing. I'll probably do the Daniel fast again. Just fast off of the nightshades and everything to try to get it out of my system again.
I understand, CB. Yeah. I was just looking up anti-inflammatory diet, and I'm like, oh, okay. I wish I liked spinach. I like spinach, like baby spinach in my salad, but
Mm-hmm.
that's the only time I like spinach. Kale and collard I don't like. Olive oil, nuts, nuts like almonds and walnuts, not peanuts. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, tuna, and sardines, and then strawberries, blueberries, cherries, and oranges. Are all good for inflammation.
Oh, yes.
Well, I need some like that for these, lymphedema legs. See if I can break down some of this fluid intake.
We're supposed to be vitamin B6 or B12 is supposed to be good for fluids to help your body drain all the excess.
My problem is taking the vitamins. You can put it in front of me. Will I take it? No. Do I know what it's good for? Nope. Oh, cherries are awesome, but they're so expensive. When they go in season, it's like when they're down low in price, I'll buy like bag after bag. But as soon as they go in up to a price, I can't anymore because they're just way out of my price point. Cherries is one of my favorite fruits when they're fresh.
So I'm adding some thyme because I looked it up. It says thyme and parsley is good. That goes with fennel. I'm also going to add some little bit of garlic powder and onion powder.
And then how you cooking that? Just stir frying like?
I'm just going to stir fry it. They say you
Okay.
can roast it, eat it. Now the fern parts, this part I'm going to use in a salad. But I wanted to see how it would taste and how it would do. Just cooking in a skillet, just like you do with other vegetables.
Gotcha.
And all. So let's see here. All right.
Yum, Stevie. She dehydrates cherries and makes them like candy. Can I be your best bud ever?
I know.
Eat cherries? Yum. Oh, I like it. I like it cup. Charlie Brown and the gang.
Yes. Here's good old Charlie Brown.
That's really, really cute.
Charlie Brown and the whole gang.
I love it. Pigpen.
Charlie Brown character.
We got this at Kings Island.
Who's your favorite Charlie Brown character, Des?
Woodstock and Snoopy. Mostly Woodstock.
Snoopy?
The little bird.
Yeah, Woodstock and Snoopy.
Yeah. But first Woodstock, then Snoopy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, cooking it smells like cabbage and not licorice.
Me and Linus are kind of the same.
So I think that's interesting.
Me and Linus are kind of the same.
In what way?
We both have a blanket. Here, I'm gonna go get mine.
My daughter, my sister, who's like in her 40s, she had one of those like velour blankets, and she would carry it everywhere. And as it broke, they started cutting it and put it in a bag, and she pull a little bit out of the bag, and she still has that bag with what's left of her blanket. Her security.
Mine was a pillow. I think it still is a pillow today. I would grab on my pillow and just hold on to it.
Yeah, I don't know what mine was. Now it's a bear. I sleep with a bear.
There you go. I've had baby dolls and stuffed animals and everything. It's still a pillow. Now squishmallows. Then say, "Which one do you want? A squishmallow? Do you want to sleep with tonight?"
Yeah.
I like to sleep with a different squishmallow every night, at least until I run out.
Yes. So last night was sleepover night, and I made this before. It's
Here's my blanket.
Oh, I like it.
a peanut butter caramel sauce, caramel
To put on the popcorn.
to
It's
put on the
amazing.
popcorn.
It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna show y'all now to try to get this on my
Computer.
So
Oh,
when you
wow.
heat it back up, it's thick now. So what I did, I have two ways, and I'll do a video on it. But last night I was doing the sugar, it's 1 cup of sugar, and I was like, this doesn't look right. So then I added the milk, so that became the liquid. I was like, okay, restart. So I had it to the side because it was hot. So I put the sugar in the pan and you let that come brown. You can use brown sugar or regular sugar. And you just keep stirring it until it becomes a caramel color and everything. And then that's your sauce. But then you can add, one recipe was like water, half a cup of water or half a cup of milk. And I used 1.5 cups of milk. And I put that in there. And then I put a teaspoon of vanilla in there. And then I added a cup of peanut butter. And then I just let that simmer and then let the peanut butter melt. Well, as it sits and cools, it gets thick and it thickens up. So I was like, it is the best thing. I was like, since we can't have the store-bought ones,
Right.
I said, I'll just make it ourselves. And we have, oh my goodness.
Can you
And then
reheat it once it's been microwaved? Like the next day, can you reheat it to thin it?
Yeah, you can reheat it to thin it out and just store it in a container in the fridge. They said some people said a few days, some people said a week. It just depends on how much you use it. But you could put it over ice cream. I'm gonna try it in coffee.
That'd be interesting.
So on that note, we'll do it right now.
Speaking of coffee.
Coffee made. I was thinking, I was like, how can I make a creamer out of this? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't want to have to worry about sugar because you got naturally the caramel.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. That's almost like hazelnut coffee. That tastes so good. You don't taste the peanut butter till right afterwards. But I added peanut butter in ours because that's what we want. So you don't have to add peanut butter. Oh, that's different. That's definitely good.
What movies did we watch last night?
Oh, let's see here. I think we watched Aladdin 2.
Jafar?
Jafar, The Return of Jafar.
Yeah.
And then
That was our second movie.
that was our second movie. All right.
What was our first movie?
Oh, baby girl, I'm thinking.
Hey, Nancy, I still have not taken down my Christmas tree yet.
That's all right.
But Lola's trying to help me. She already took down 4 ornaments. Lola's my cat, if anybody doesn't know. June says, you're making me hungry. Time for breakfast.
So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna make a salad and put this on there. So we'll have it as salad, and I've got it cooking. So we're gonna try it. Yes, I hear you, phone. I still haven't changed my ringtones.
I have one for my ex-husband someday. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Uh-huh.
And if my dad calls, it's a theme from the Pirates of the Caribbean. because he was a sailor for so long. So
This over here. Not too bad. All right. And then I'm gonna add some. Yeah, the only thing is my notifications if I don't turn it off. And I'm gonna add some fruit and nut mix just to put some stuff in there. All right. I kind of don't want. I really don't want to put dressing on it, but I don't want to kind of like just do nothing with it. Oh
right.
yeah, a little bit of olive oil. Here we go. All right. This, I mean, cooking it, it does not smell like licorice. It smells like cabbage. It actually smells pretty good.
Maybe it'll have a different taste now that it's cooked.
Exactly. All right. So, let's see here. All right. So I've got the ferns on there. This is the one that's. So here is it is as a salad.
Sorry,
You're
notification.
fine.
Speaking of,
That's pretty good. You don't I call it the ferns, but the top part, this part right here, does not taste like licorice.
hi David Corey with Crop.
Hey, David. Mm-mm.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go watch Natasha's video, the budget prepper.
Uh-huh.
She put slow cooker pepper steak.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a slow cooker. I still have not used the Instant Pot. That thing is so intimidating. Those fawns are used like an herb to season.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you chew it, you definitely can taste a slight hint of licorice. If you chew these. But other than that, if you just eat it all together.
Is that what they use in the bottles for fennel? Is like the little stems that are there, or is there like a fur that comes off of those stems, and then those are used as the fennel?
It's the bulb, and then you have stems that come up like a celery stalk, and then these are on there like the.
Okay, so that's what you would use. That's what's in the jar with the fennel as the fennel.
Right.
Yeah, because I remember there was like a small piece, but I wasn't sure what part of the Because to me that looked like branches until I saw the little scraggly. I call it fur at the end of the branches.
Right. All right, come here. You want to tell everybody something?
I promise to love my Cabbage Patch Kid with all my heart. I promise to be a good and kind parent. I was always stirring up for how special my Cabbage Patch Kid is to me.
There you go. That was in her.
My son had one. His little overalls. He had a little boy.
So here it is, cooked, sauteed. However you want to cook it.
Almost translucent.
Mm. Yeah, it doesn't taste like licorice when it's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a cabbage.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. I think that's cool.
That is cool. It's got 2 different flavors, raw
Yeah.
and cooked.
Yes, it does. I would say cook it. It depends on how much of a crunch you want on it, how long to cook it, and I want mine just a little bit softer than when I have it. So there we go. We have fennel raw. We have fennel, the leaves, whatever, however you want to call these, and a salad. And then we have it sauteed, and we got mac and cheese for lunch.
Nice.
Hey, Rita, how you doing?
Hi, Rita.
Oh, yeah. So I think overall it's pretty decent. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, if I had a, of course, I still love my cabbage, but if I had to choose between an onion and a fennel, I love them both. But I think I'd take the fennel.
Cold. It's
Go ahead.
actually warmed up.
That's good. I know, because I can eat onions raw, especially on top of a hot dog or a hamburger.
I like when I go. You might be crazy, but you know how you go to McDonald's and you guys get like the Big Mac, and the Big Mac's about this big on the bun, you know. So I get the quarter pounder with cheese, add mac sauce, extra pickles, but then I get the dehydrated onions instead of the sliver onions because I like the little bitty onions.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I would love to find the little bitty onions when I go shopping, you know. So it's the little teeny pieces because I can't take the big pieces. They leave an aftertaste in my mouth for hours. And if I have to be around people, I don't want to be like, hi.
I
Especially when
know.
I work at the cottage, there's like all these mamas that come in. Can you imagine? Hi. Ooh, I got morning sickness.
Oh, goodness. We warmed up. It's 22 degrees outside.
Woohoo!
Yay.
When I woke up this morning, it was 29, but the wind chill was 18. We're now at 39 degrees, and we're supposed to be in the 60s and 70s this week. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so on comes the AC again. It's like on, off, on, off, on. Surprised I haven't come down with pneumonia or bronchitis or something.
Well, Friday, my son, I'm supposed to go for blood work with a pacemaker. He goes, we'll go this Friday, get it over and done with. I'm like, are you sure you want to do it this Friday? He's like, what's going on, Mom? Why are you so harping on this Friday? I said, because it's supposed to snow. We ain't getting no snow.
You got snow. Don't mess with Mama. Mama knows.
That was so funny. Because that was the thing that stayed. We watched babies Friday night, and they came down about 1 o'clock. And I looked out the window like, we ain't going nowhere Friday. I mean, it had just started, but everything was already covered.
Friday. Last Friday. Like before our summer party.
Kim.
It snowed.
Oh,
Me and Mom
Terry.
and Dad went out in the snow, and when we came inside to warm up, Mom made hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm. So, about 9 o'clock or so, I heard them upstairs. Because I had looked out the window again. I mean, it snowed all night. So by the time we woke up, between the snow and it changed from like, I don't know why it would change from snow to ice, but it would be a mix of snow and ice. I'm like, yeah, this is not good. I'm not walking out in it.
Sleet. Oh, I hate sleet.
Mm-hmm. So I went upstairs. I was like, I don't think we're going anywhere. And they go, why? I'm like, haven't you looked outside? No, we just got up. I said, I think you might want to take a look outside. And I'm laughing. Stacey's mom looks out the window. She goes, honey, you ain't going nowhere. He goes, what? She goes, you need to see this. I mean, we had like, by that time, it was like 5 inches out there. And it was like, he goes, we ain't going nowhere. I'm like, that sounds good to me.
Told you.
I was like, yeah. I go, uh-huh. I said, listen to these bones. They talk more better about the weather than the weather people. So later on, they got dressed and took Anastasia outside and made snow angels. I said, can you make a snowman? They said, no, it's more powdery. Not powdery, it's what?
Dad said that Mom said it's not. Dad tried to make a snowball, and Mom said it's not packing snow. But I already had a snowball made, and I threw it at them. And I was like, so much for it's not packing snow.
Yeah, it wasn't that kind of snow, so it was like,
Yeah, that fluffy snow. You can throw it, it just goes. It doesn't leave an impact.
yeah.
It was packing snow. Trust me.
It was.
I was able to throw snowballs.
Yeah, so then when they came in, they made hot chocolate. So it was like, oh yeah, definitely a hot chocolate day.
I did a terrarium.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Go get the blanket you got for Christmas. We haven't
If I
checked.
turn off my camera for any reason, it's because one of my kids wants to come down.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I have enjoyed watching it come down, looking at it and everything, but I'm not going out in it. That was in 2009. We lived in Springfield, Missouri, and that's when we had that big blizzard. It was bad. And it was all the way across the United States. And we had a couple of feet at that time. And I slept on the sidewalk working at Papa John's. And that was the fall that kind of, they did it for me. Because, yeah, I was already having problems because of another fall. And when that had happened, the doctor I went to for me, and then the Social Security doctor, he was a jerk.
Oh, I hate Social Security doctors.
Yeah, I went to, he goes, bend down and touch your toes, and I couldn't. He put his hand on my back and pushed me to the floor. And I looked at him and like, what are you doing? I said, get your hands off of me.
Yeah.
So, but the person who looked at all my records, all my medical records, everything that I had and everything, they called me and said, he goes, you'll never work again.
Duh.
And I was like,
here's my blanket.
All right. So the blanket she got from Lottie.
I didn't open it till Christmas.
Right. She didn't open it till Christmas. So let me get Lottie's channel. Enjoying the journey, cancer as a lifestyle. So, and she crochets. We've been knowing each other for like 5 years, and this is what she made for Anastasia.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's taller than me.
It'll keep her nice and warm and snuggled.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. The colors are gorgeous.
They are. I was like, and that was the one box that came when I said we're not opening it up.
Yeah.
And so we didn't know what it was until she opened it up Christmas morning.
That's awesome.
I got that. Grandma brought that. So Grandma brought a devotion book for fathers. And I asked if I could wrap it up for Dad and put it under the Christmas tree when we put it up, and Grandma said yes, so I put it in Batman wrapping paper.
And that's what she gave her daddy for Christmas.
That's sweet. You got some people saying, ooh, I bring it every day. And that's a beautiful blanket, Kim said.
Oh, yes. I mean, she does beautiful work. And then she has a
you
ministry.
You got a Lego Pokemon for Christmas.
I sure did. And then she has a yarn ministry that she, people send her things and she gives to the homeless and to, like, not the only, women's shelters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and they got me a Pokemon for Christmas.
That's cute.
So,
That's cute. I remember my aunt was going to either I think it was the Philippines when they had the tsunami,
mhm.
and they couldn't they didn't have a hospital and stuff, and they took one of the buildings and put tents inside the buildings. And my aunt, being a midwife, she was in a traveling midwife group, and she went. And but before she went, she put out a call to the community for baby hats for the babies.
Mhm.
So everybody got together and knitted a bunch of baby hats for all the babies from when they were born. They would have a hat to wear. So she went there with one big suitcase of medical supplies and another suitcase with baby hats, plus whatever she wore on her back, for clothes.
Right.
So she went delivering over 500 baby hats, so they'd have it in stock for all the babies that were going to be born. It
That
was
is
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah, we went through it for weeks getting it ready. But they all fit in the suitcase because they're all so small.
Exactly. If y'all have a channel y'all want to shout out, um, that you
Stop
really
stuffing.
like or something that you think is interesting, y'all can put it in the chat. I don't mind.
Um,
We're here to help each other and grow and learn.
um, Grandma, I had to build this for Grandma because it was really hard to build. It was
Yeah,
really fun.
cool.
Grandma, I hope you appreciated me building that for you. That was not fun, and I'm not doing that again.
Alrighty. So I'm letting this cook a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna get as soft as I want it to get soft. So, because it's been cooking for almost 10 minutes, and it
Yeah,
still has a crunch to it. So,
maybe it's gonna be like one of those that sits in a stew all day with like
mm-hmm.
your turnips and potatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, since we've sauteed that already, I'll sit there. I'm gonna make a use my ninja to make a slow cooker meal, and I'm gonna put that in there.
There you go. I understand those, Kim. I have those a lot lately. You think you get enough sleep, you sit here, you're looking at something, next thing you know, you're falling asleep at your desk, and it's 3 hours later, and you go, oh. And then later on in the day, you end up falling asleep again. What is up with that?
And then you nap at night too.
Ah, I do the same thing.
Yeah, I do like 2 or 3 naps a day in my chair.
It's like
Yeah, my daughter goes, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening before I go to bed.
I know, because I sit there and I'm in the rocking chair, and I'm just going back and forth like this. The next thing I know, my head is like going down, or I'm like, I'll put something behind my head, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm going to sleep. So
Thank you.
the next thing I know, it depends on
What milk did I get
Hi,
you
Maritza.
tonight?
the mango. Hey, Marissa, how you doing?
Last night. What did I get?
Oh, the woofie. No.
Gryffindor Lion.
Oh, what was it again?
Gryffindor Lion.
Gryffindor Lion Stuffy. Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
So
From Harry Potter.
from Harry Potter. So the other day, this was Friday. Yeah, because not yesterday, Friday. It was about 3 o'clock. And I'm like sitting in that rocking chair, and I was like, couldn't I keep my eyes open for anything? So I was like, and my hip was hurting so bad. I was like, I think I need to go lay down and just not lay on my left side. I lay on my right side anyway. I took a 2-hour nap
Oh, yeah.
because I think your body, because you have to expel so much energy to sit there and just to do the normal things. And it's like
Hmm.
getting up, going to, we go say, go to the restroom or go sit in your chair or go get some coffee.
Right.
Because as our bodies are like they are now, that we expel so much energy doing that, that it's like you just get tired because your body's like, oh, okay, now I'm tired from doing that. And I know I do it. I'm like, man, what's going on? I never used to be like this. And then I have to realize, well, I have a lot of injuries and a lot of stuff going on. So just give yourself some grace and just take it one step at a time.
That and also we're regressing. It's like as a toddler you need a nap. Now as an old folk you need a nap.
I blame the school on that. Tyler, I also blame the kindergarten. We had to take a nap every afternoon. Well, you do that for a year, and they say, well, it takes 30 days or so to get into a routine.
Yeah.
Well, they put us in a routine. In that first grade, you couldn't take a nap. And then at 1 o'clock, you're sleeping. Nobody could figure out why.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have fun.
Oh, I would, Gina. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. But you'll fall asleep at any
I'll
time.
be doing that at the cottage, like an hour after lunch and stuff, an hour and a half after lunch. I'll be sitting at the desk waiting for something to come out because everything's done at the desk. And next thing you know, I'm falling asleep in my chair and I hear the door open and then I jump up.
What movie did
Oh.
you watch last night, Grandma?
I know we watched The Lion of Return of Jafar. I was sitting there doing something else. We were doing the first one. Hold on. I don't remember.
Big Hero 6.
Oh, that's right. Big Hero 6. How did I forget that? I love that movie. I would sit there and we watch it. So cool.
What movie?
Big Hero 6.
Never heard of it.
That's a good movie.
It's about a little boy, and a guy stole his microbots, and he tries to find out who's the guy in the mask before he destroys the town.
Gotcha.
It was a revenge movie.
Gotcha. Yeah, right now I'm shopping around I saved up for a recliner.
Uh-huh.
So I'm shopping around for a recliner for my big old butt. Right. Because they're too small right now.
We were talking the other day. I said, I guess I'll have to get one of those recliners that,
Lift you up.
lift recliner to lift me up.
Yep.
I couldn't get out of the walking chair no matter what. Every time I tried, I was like, what in the world? My hip was locking up. And I was like, this is not good. Then I realized because they made not chicken curry, they chicken something or other. I'm like, what kind of spices you put in that thing? He goes, I didn't put any spices. I'm like, yes, you did, because it's so hot it was burning my mouth.
We had chicken curry last night and I was burning my mouth.
So I was just like, yep. I sit there and like, I was just like, if I'm going to hurt, I might as well enjoy eating stuff. And I was like, because I had peppers. Thursday night was Chinese, and then they make their own stuff. And I was like, the peppers and the spices. I was like, I was like, my body's just saying, no, if you're going to eat all that, I'm going to make you hurt more.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yeah. So this would be good to sit there and just like eat vegetables and just kind of like doing because the Daniel fast, you can just do what you want to, kind of do what you want to fast on, whether it's your meats or some other foods like sweets, or if you want to fast like from social media or something like it could be. We take coffee. I'm not fasting coffee because I need my coffee.
I wouldn't fast my coffee either.
I did that the first time through the Daniel fast. I had tea, and I was like, yeah, I can't go without coffee. That was a hard 30 days.
Yeah. You wouldn't like me without my coffee.
That was a hard 30 days without coffee. And I was like, because the doctors were thinking maybe it's the coffee making my heart go fast. I'm like, my heart isn't going fast. And caffeine doesn't make your heart stop. Caffeine makes your heart go fast. I have bradycardia. means my heart is going slow. And a few other things I can't pronounce and everything. And I'm just like, so coffee has nothing to do with that.
Right. Yeah, my cousin. They put my cousin. She had a arrhythmia, I think, and so they're like, okay, can't have full coffee. Let's try you on decaf, and she was still having it, so it wasn't the coffee. So
Yeah,
but she
exactly.
did it without the coffee and without any caffeine, it was still happening.
Mm-mm-mm. Trying to see if I can get to it real quick. Not that way. But yeah. It's a bunch of medical terms without looking it up. I'm just like I'm gonna say it, but I'm just like, there I am gonna talk to her to find out. I think they're thinking along the lines is something I was born with because I've never had any access or anything else like that that would make my heart do that. So when I see her next month, I'm gonna ask her.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have a whole bunch of questions again.
But that's good though because then you can get your answers. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, and Ancestry got my sample, and they
Yeah.
haven't started processing yet, but they've got it.
Oh, good, good, good. You'll get an answer in the mail. I mean, in the email.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, you've got it now. You've had it for 5 days, or a little bit like over 4 or 5 days. Let's start
Hmm.
now, because I don't want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I was
Oh,
saying,
Michelle.
for health wise, hey, Michelle, health wise, I really would like to know more about my ancestry because I was talking to somebody the other day. What's on my mom and dad's side? I don't have
Hmm.
nothing whatsoever. So it's like I'm curious now. Besides the background of being French and German and all, I
Hmm.
don't have any of the health issues they have.
Yeah. Like I don't have my mom's heart issue. I don't have her stomach issues. She had lymphedema, but hers was reversible, where it could be operated and bypassed, and the fluid goes circulating. And then I found out that my grandfather, my Spanish grandfather, his sister had issues with her legs as well, which I have. So we pretty much have the same thing. It skipped a generation or two. Came to me.
Yeah, I was like, yes, I made those. I have a video about making those, Michelle, and what a difference it makes this curtain at this window. I still haven't done anything for the front door or anything, but I was like, this made such a difference down
Yeah,
here
that's awesome.
and everything. So I was like, oh, Ancestry found her a half sister who is a psycho, along with a crazy fifth cousin that lives in my state.
I read that too, and I was like, oh,
Oh, that's okay. I think everybody has those people in their families along the line, somewhere along the line, and it's inevitable with those things that people went through, you know, because my mom on her, I want to say her dad's side, it would be her grandfather or her great grandfather was in the mental hospital, but it was after the Civil War. He went to a mental hospital. So it's like, everybody has, to me, I don't
somebody crazy in the family tree.
exactly, especially after 9
Bye,
11.
Mona.
See you later, Mona. So,
Yeah.
and it's not that it's a bad thing, it's just that nobody talked about it for years. And it was a hush hush thing because it was a shame on the family. And what I like about now is that people are talking about it.
Right.
I have to talk about it because that's the only way someone's going to get help, especially the person who needs the help and they don't want to talk about it. And I understand why Mona left. Yes, but my point is, we can laugh about it. We think it's funny, but in all seriousness, I believe we all at one point or time or have a tendency that some days we do have problems. We all have issues. We all have some kind of mental thing that we've gone through that
Yep.
if you don't learn how to deal with it, and it's not wrong to seek help or wrong to ask for help, at least talk to somebody that you can trust. If you don't want to go to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, just don't bottle it up and not talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Because that's what
It
all
only
here.
makes it worse.
Exactly. It all makes it worse if you just don't say nothing. And there are hints that people give. If sometimes we just overlook them because we just think they're being funny or something another like that. But yeah, like I said, to me after 9/11, I think every one of us has something that, that was a major thing that happened to America.
Yeah, it was.
And if you don't have any issues after that, then to me, that means you don't care. Because everybody should be, angry, mad, sad, something other. Let's pick ourselves up. Let's do what we need to do to help each other, especially the police, fire, and EMS that was up there. I had a guy that I had dated.
Yeah.
He was in Tower 7. And when he was in the building when the building came down.
Oh,
And
my
Tower
goodness.
7 came down. And so it was not only Tower 1 and Tower 2, there was another one that came down. And I kept messaging him. We were still friends, and I could not get him to respond. And finally, someone goes, "I'm his cousin." I said, "Well, where is he at?" They go, "We don't know. He was in Tower 7, and he never came out." Then
Oh,
we're
my goodness.
This was 30 days. They're making funeral plans. Well, what happened is that when it came down, it blew all his clothes off.
Oh, wow.
He was covered in black stuff from head to toe. Nobody knew he was in a hospital in New Jersey instead of New York. No, yeah, and so, but nobody knew who he was. He was in a coma for 30 days until he came out, and then he woke up, and he was able to tell them his name and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had waited 30 days, and they were planning a funeral and everything for him. And he called me. He goes, "I'll never be the same again." And he
Yeah.
goes, "I probably will need help the rest of my life." He goes, because he goes, "Nancy, it was the worst thing I've ever saw." He goes, "And I've been a New York volunteer firefighter in EMT all my life." He goes, "And we've never seen anything like this."
Yeah.
So, like I said, we can laugh later on, and it is serious at the time and everything. And I was just like, no, she was threatening my life because I didn't want to talk to my brother. Oh my goodness, Rochelle. Okay, Jean, I'll see you later.
Later, Jean.
Oh my goodness, Rochelle. So, and I know people do have triggers. I have triggers because I've been through stuff. So I understand that if anybody's got to go. But I'm just saying, if you've got someone to talk to them and everything, because that's how we get through things. We lean on each other and just, be there for each other.
Yeah.
That's why I have Discord and I have my email there. If anybody needs to talk, I'm here. I will listen. I don't have to say anything. If you just need to talk and whatever,
Vent.
that's fine.
Yep.
So
I get that. I get friends that call. I'm like, I got a vent. Can you hear me out? Go for it. I got you.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but yeah, that's my take on it. And because, like I said, I understand. I've been through a bad divorce. I've been through so much. it's not here for. This is not here for it. But I'm like, I know. I've been there. So
Yeah. I've gone through a lot
everything
myself too, so I totally understand that.
exactly. So, but that's what we did today. We had fennel. We bought like on the grocery store. We got a fennel. We chopped it up raw. It tastes just like licorice, not a harsh licorice. It's a light, like a sweet type licorice. So, and then I make mac and cheese. So then I took the fennel little leaves, whatever these are, and I made it into a salad.
Hi,
So,
DJ.
hey DJ. So this tastes like licorice if you just chew it like you're going to be chewing it. But when you mix it up and everything, it doesn't have that harsh of a licorice taste. Then I sauteed some, and then I cooked it again a little bit, try to get them soft. So I'm trying not to get an onion because I have onions in there too. So this this is it. You can bake them, you can boil them. Well, a little bit more softer than they were.
Well, that's good.
And then we have mac and cheese. Yummy. So that is what we did today. And we know fennel is good for C and all kinds of other good things for you. I will. Yes. So, and it pairs good with thyme. So that's what I use: thyme, garlic, and onion powder, and everything. Oh, hi, DJ. There he is.
Hi!
I was looking to see if I saw you down there.
Did that click? Oh, there he
Yeah, it
is.
does. It takes it a minute.
I can't see.
You can't see? He's coming up on panel. DJ's coming up on panel. Hey!
Hi, Uncle Chad and DJ.
Hey Kim, how you doing? Good to you.
Alright.
But yeah, what's up guys? How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Doing good.
Good. Uh,
Hey, Alfonso. How you doing? I got a mouse over here. See.
What
There
did
we
I
go.
say? Hey, Bert. Good morning, or good afternoon, or
yeah,
good evening.
how you good to you?
So are you warmer than Dad's down there?
Let me check. Okay, the temperature is 63, so
Yeah, and we're 40.
yes, I am. Yes,
He's like,
I
oh yeah, I'm a
am.
lot warmer.
Uh-huh.
DJ and I watched football last night.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yep.
yeah, we watched like half the game together last night. So,
Yep.
yeah. Do you
It was the
know?
49ers that won, though, right?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, you didn't go and check the score? Now I have to go look. Hold on. NFL.
Now they
I'm
where's the
hoping.
Super Bowl?
I'm
Yeah, it was
hoping
21 to
the
24. 49ers
what
won.
what
Packers were 21, 49ers were sorry. Yeah, Packers were 21, 49ers were 24.
darn.
And didn't I say last night 49ers? But I guess I'll go with
Yes.
the Packers.
You know I went with the Packers. So, come on.
The next
Hey,
game, the
Bert.
next game is in 11 minutes. Buccaneers and the Lions.
Okay.
Oh no, wait a minute. I'm wrong. At 3 o'clock today. It's saying
No,
11 minutes and
no,
11
I
seconds or
tried
something
with
else.
that. Please.
Yeah. No, they showed a video or something that's 11 minutes preview game or whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I believe it, Alfonso. Hey, Bert. So here's the part of the fennel that's raw. So raw fennel tastes like licorice.
Hey,
Did you eat
Jan.
all yours?
Hey Jen, how you doing? Garcia.
Mm.
Simply Jan's here. Send hi, Nancy. Yep, that's at 6:30 this evening, Kim, East Coast time.
Hey, Jan, how you doing?
I thought Bills versus Chiefs were at 8 and they have looked at
No, Buccaneers and Lions are 3 o'clock, and Chiefs and the Bills are 6:30.
okay. And
I've
they
got the
have
NFL. I got NFL open right now.
yeah, and they have looked at that long. So yeah.
Where's your plate?
Just a minute.
Getting ready for the ice storm tonight. Yeah, we had another freeze last night. After this morning, it's 6 o'clock. I think we're going straight into the 60s and 70s this week. So we went from having heat on to now we're going to have AC on.
Yeah.
Do you want me to save it or do you?
Yes, save it.
Okay. Do you want some more mac and cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy, Jan. But the funny part is, like, downstairs I can have like 73, 74, but then the kids are sweating upstairs. So then the AC comes on because all the heat rises. So I'm cooler down here. They're suffering up there. That's another reason why I want like a one floor home.
Yeah.
There's hot and cold, hot and cold. After tomorrow's supposed to warm. I hope it does, Jan, for all your animals and stuff.
Oh, I know. It's like, man.
For everybody's animals. I mean, there's so many deaths going on right now.
Well, my concern was about losing power, so I'm glad we didn't lose our power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's bad enough when they decide in the summertime they're just going to shut it off because they want to save on the grid because of all the AC units going on.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, don't do it in the wintertime.
I think it was one place, I forgot where it was. They wanted people to turn off their electricity for a while to save the grid. So they want these people to freeze their rear ends off because they can't control their own grid that should have been fixed in the first place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was up in Canada. Because one, somebody I know that's on Instagram, he's in Alberta, Canada. They sit there, and that's what they ask them to do, and everything. And I'm just like,
I hope not, Kim. It's like, and down here, a lot of grids are really bad. They haven't been updated for God knows how long. I mean, look at Texas when they had their storm last year, the year before, and all the people that died. It's like get your grids together, fix it, so that way they don't lose more people.
exactly.
Your high is supposed to be 32 with a wintry mix today, then low in the 20s tomorrow, 34 and rain. Yeah, and then also ice. Oof. I just got cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, 36 tomorrow, 39 Tuesday, 47 Wednesday, 57 Thursday, then 48 Friday. So yeah, I'll take those temperatures any time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because but we sit here, we talk about we're so cold, but if we go back and watch we'll say Little House on the Prairie, but if you look at her books, Laura Ingalls Wilder's books, they talk about the winters being bad
Yeah.
and everything. So the one on the show when they had the winter and the snow was up to the top to the window, and he had to have the rope from the window of the house to the barn, so he could crawl back and forth to make sure the animals are all right.
Hmm.
That's how the snow used to get.
Yeah. Can I share
You
you this?
know, and we
Let me. Can I share you this weather? You're gonna die when you
yes.
do this. Look at this weather for the next 10 days. Who's got control of the screen? Who can bring it up?
All right, I probably let me
Yeah,
go
that's
down.
all on Netflix. And
It's all on Nancy's end.
yeah,
It's not even showing it. Or I can bring it up.
you don't see another tab below home
underneath,
Netflix.
underneath DJ and I.
No, it's not. It's not there. Because that's why I scroll down to see.
Huh?
Okay, that's with
All right, hold on. Here we go.
It's a
It
lag.
wasn't there. I clicked it up on the screen up here.
Look at this. 66, 71, 75, 72. Then we got rain, 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 rain.
hmm,
So it's going to be all in the 70s and 60s for the next 10 days. And I hate driving in rain because I got hit by a car. I was in a three-car accident on a few years ago. And then when I was 13, I got hit by a car riding my bicycle after a rainstorm. So I hate rain. People around here are like, they think they're Mario Andretti, you know. It's horrible. Oh, let's see. Kim said, where my sister lives in Texas, their power is from a wind farm. When the ice they had, those things froze up. No power available.
hmm.
She said it took them 15 days to repair most of them. Wow.
And so, do you wanna hear my next 10 days?
Oh, I can only imagine. You'll be a lot warmer than us.
Um,
Let me take.
okay, I'm not saying the screen, I'm just saying it out loud.
All right.
But, you know, it's probably cloudy, probably cloudy, probably cloudy, probably cloudy.
But what's the temperatures?
Okay, today 666, 71, 78, 83, 84, 83, 83, 81, 72, 67.
And then we all wonder why DJ's in shorts and a t-shirt. Or no t-shirt.
Exactly.
Or no t-shirt.
Yeah, like, come on. What do you be to if you're pretty much gonna summer level in the middle of winter right now. Like,
I know.
I mean, yeah,
No, I don't want to
those,
scare. I don't want to scare you all. Oh, somebody's down in the basement, I think, or in the sidebar. I just heard the noise.
I tell you,
Yeah, that give me a moment.
Whoever's there, hang out. I have a feeling it's Alfonso. So hang out and wait. It's got to load.
Yeah, it's time
Hi,
to wait a
Sue.
minute.
yeah, and,
My file's here.
and
No
Jen, yeah,
buffaloes.
yeah, Jen, I
Yeah.
know I'm lucky, like, really.
See, that's the kind of temperature I want if I have to turn on my AC. Not the 60 and 70 weather. I'd have to turn on my
Exactly.
AC.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Dev, and, yeah, like, I mean, if, it makes
Hi
sense
there.
to talk AC if you're in the 80s.
Yeah. And
So,
I also get it too why the kids need the AC upstairs because we have a front window. Well, we have Jeremy's window in the front and we have
yeah,
Serena's window in the back. There's no cross breeze. We only have
no,
4 windows in this house and we can't open them because we have cats and we have no screens. And it
yeah,
doesn't matter anyway because we get no breeze in the house. So even if we did open it up, there's no cross breeze
yeah,
because the
no,
breeze
like,
goes this way down our street and not across this way from townhouse to townhouse. That's the one thing I miss is having my windows open and a lot of light in my house, like a
yeah,
dungeon.
no, like, hmm,
Yeah, that's the one window, and there's a tree in the middle. So we still haven't
hmm,
taken it down.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
Yeah, I might get it down before Valentine's Day this year. I don't know yet. I should have made a bet with Eddie like last year.
I'm not gonna wait for it, Dev.
Yeah,
Uh,
Exactly.
DJ's not doing bets anymore.
yeah, no, no bets at all. I'm not giving you that satisfaction
Oh, come on.
of.
What new character can we think of that DJ doesn't like that he has to wear?
Hmm.
I'm not
Think
telling
about
you
that
that.
one.
I'm not telling you that because
We'll change it from Fraggle to something else.
yeah, no,
Definitely.
and there are, there is only one old character that I don't like, which I will admit is also a Jim Henson character.
Oh yeah, Crystal. That
Yes,
one. Yeah, that movie.
yes, the the
Dark Crystal.
yes, yes,
Yeah. I'm like, what's that name of that movie?
yeah,
I'll get
but
it.
I mean, I hope y'all can ever see why I don't like that one. Like,
I watched it once. It was enough for me. So
yeah, I watched it once as a kid. It scared me. So,
yeah,
yeah.
it didn't scare me. It's just it wasn't my thing.
No, I did that.
Yeah, but I do get it though. I do understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, you talking about Jim Henson, The Dark Crystal?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I've never seen that.
Never,
yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't my thing. I didn't like it.
yeah, no, I didn't like it, and, that's after any old thing I'm willing to say out loud that I don't like. Because if I say anything else, y'all will get too creative and find a way to mess with each other.
you know, we'd all get creative and try to figure out something. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
tag teaming on DJ again, but that's because we
Yeah,
love you.
well,
We like getting you every
Jam.
once in a while.
I never saw that one.
well,
I
hopefully
don't.
you won't get me this year.
I don't know. 2024 just started.
Yes, it did. Whew,
Yeah,
goodness. All right, we've been on an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm my mind is still 11:30, but I was late getting on. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say a prayer and everything because she wants to go do some things and go have fun. No, so dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for everything you've given to us, the friends and family that we have, that friends have become family, and that we can sit and laugh and get along with each other and just love on each other and lift each other up. I pray as that people go out today, they be blessed as they go out and come back in. May your face shine upon them and bless them, their hands and everything that they do. We thank you for your love, protection, kindness, and mercy. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Uh,
All right, there you go.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Uncle Fraggle DJ.
bye,
Bye, Des.
Bye,
bye,
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Bye, everyone in chat.
Bye, Nancy. it's always a good. It's like DJ was. Bye, guys. I get the bye, Des.
Yeah,
Exactly. Oh, I like the little things that people that each of us start and everything that's still continuing. I think it's pretty cool.
yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. You guys be safe out there. Stay warm and look after your neighbor that might need the help.
Exactly. So, and we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Bye.
And 3, 2, 1. I'm clicked on it, but it's just my